Are we live yet?
Yes, not live, but I'm recording and then I'm gonna trim.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, just leave it as a normal conversation. It's fine too, right? But
Yeah,
yeah, you were gonna tell me about your experience with the Add1Challenge so far.
yes,
Um, After 65 days,
yes.
how do you
All
feel?
right.
What have you been doing so far?
Well, of course you know, but just to do a recap, we did our um, first assignment that it was first mini challenge to have three conversation with some some new tutors
Mm,
and then write down some notes about them. And I think I learned that it's good to have different tutors because different people can offer different things to you, and at least in the initial stage, you need to understand what's your best way to learn, and if you have some preferences
mm,
in how you learn.
cool.
Yes.
Did you keep any of those new tutors that you spoke with?
Yes, yes. Every
Yeah,
once in a while, I schedule a conversation with one of them,
cool.
and I have my regular lesson with my teacher.
Hmm. Nice. So
Yeah.
in the end, would you say it was? Would you say it was worth it?
Yes. Really.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Great.
Yeah. But at the same time, I had problems finding other exchange partners. Oh,
Oh,
I talk.
yeah,
No one answered my mm, my invite,
yeah.
and I think that one should take the time to do some social networking on italki to in order to you know uh, build a network before starting to have exchanges. For
Okay.
example, you could correct the notes on the websites
Oh,
on
okay.
your native language,
Yeah,
so so you can get in touch with other people.
yeah. That's a way, definitely. If you're being helpful to them, then they know that you really mean it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is something that I discovered recently because I'm doing some of this work with my teacher,
Mm,
and where I write an essay and then I have to record a video on the same topic. So
mm.
I've started to publish my essay on the notes section on italki, and it's incredible how fast I got it corrected
Mm. Cool.
by some teachers.
Mm.
Yes.
Nice. Nice. And
And
you haven't asked anyone else in the Add1Challenge so far to do a language exchange, right?
All right, I've asked you, but because you were the only one learning Italian in our challenge.
That's not true. There's two more people, but they're also
Yeah.
both German. They're both German as well.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Alex
Because
and
yes,
Tonya.
because in order to yeah,
Yeah, because of the English,
yes,
Italian exchange. Yeah,
yes,
but there's some new ones, so it might be good for there. I think there's seven new ones in the
yeah,
challenge now.
yeah. I noticed that, and I greatly appreciated how many people still wants to learn Italian.
Nice. Yes, it's so beautiful. Cool.
Yeah.
What else did you get from the from your last 65 days of one challenge?
Oh well, first of all, I learned that I needed to experiment with the various way of learning,
Mm.
and I think I'm starting to get an idea of what works with me, and it's just so for the next 30 days I'm gonna um, follow that path.
Mm. So
So
what is it that works with you? What do you feel?
yeah, okay. I get the most results from conversation,
Hmm.
and so I'm trying to have an exchange or a lesson daily
Hmm.
for at least 30 minutes,
Hmm.
and I noticed that even the second mini challenge was useful, but I
Hmm.
have to say that in order to figure out how useful it is, I spent many days, um, um, and I think that tool, that accumulation of sentences, to have it ready to use it when in a need,
Hmm.
um, uh, is useful if you write those sentences with some special care. If you
Yeah.
For example, for me it works if I write down sentences that I learned from a conversation, so I can connect the language part to a specific moment.
Mm, great.
Yes.
Yeah. I like that. It makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I think especially maybe if you're already advanced, it's easy for you to write any random sentence, right? That you already know how to do. But like you said, you spent a few days and then you saw that's not the way forward, but you figured out your own way. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
And then you have to find a way to review those sentences.
Hmm.
And I think it works better if you can, for example, record the pronunciation, or associate a drawing, or the situation that
Mm.
represents the vocabulary, specific vocabulary word.
Mm.
Or if you can,
Mm.
yes, connect
Yeah.
with other concepts you are familiar with.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, associated with as many things as possible. Yeah, but I like that especially because you're not just normally learning like a new noun or something. You're learning new structures or new ways of expressing things and so on. So I like what you said of connecting that sentence or like writing down a sentence that you recently talked about in a conversation. I think that's really good. At least for me as well, that will work. In my next challenge, I'll do that.
Yeah. Are you already planning to have another challenge?
Yes.
When are you gonna have another challenge?
Um, either I'm not sure if the next challenge starts after this one ends. If it does, I'll think about joining the next one or the one after that.
All right.
Yes, but another language. All right, and like, okay, what else? So we had the mini challenge 1 and 2, and just generally, how do you feel about the Add1Challenge? Like, not like about the Facebook group or about the mastermind or study groups, or well, you don't have to study group, about mastermind group or community, or anything you want to say.
Yeah. Well, I think it's great,
Mm.
and I'd like to be an active participant, more an active participant
Hmm.
than I am, than
Okay.
what I am. Yes, but in order me to post something in English, I have always to check, double check, check, and triple check. So
Oh,
it's not the most comfortable thing, maybe.
it's all
Uh,
about leaving your comfort zone.
yeah, yeah. And I'd like that there will be more English learners.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, it's true. We never know who applies, right? In the next one, there's also one English learner.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some more in. But do you feel there's anything that we can do to support you with to make it, I don't know, easier for you to participate, or for you to know, okay, you're posting in English and you're learning English. I don't know, to make you feel more comfortable or to help you out with correcting something or something like that.
Oh. No, I think it's fine. And for the majority of time, I see that people write what I will write.
Hmm.
So that's the only thing that um, uh, it's not something I would post if I will fear to add something. I
Mm,
could add something, but many times other people have already write what I would say. What
mm,
I would say, yes.
mm. I see. I see. But it'll still be nice if you if you post something. If
Yes,
ever there were something that other people don't post, for example, and you feel you can contribute to the community or
yes,
otherwise, that like there might just be a question that you have that you want to know, and even just asking those questions, right? It might
yes,
seem nobody else wants to know about it, but it might end up being relevant for others too, and so on.
yeah. And I'm always watching other people's video, even if they are in language that I don't know anything about.
Nice.
Just to notice how smooth is their speech and how they improved,
Yeah.
or at least how I feel they have improved.
Yeah. It is fun, isn't it? It's a little bit addictive.
Yes,
Because we are all in on the same boat.
yes,
Yeah, for sure.
definitely. All
Um,
right.
okay, yeah. I was gonna say something, but I
Yeah.
forgot in case about the yeah, I don't remember. It was something about the posting. But yeah. Sorry.
It's already 14 minutes, you know.
Oh, it's almost a 15-minute conversation, but I'm not a native speaker, so it doesn't count.
All right.
Alrighty, good job.